AAA gaming and platform-based gaming might share the same medium, but they're not even playing by the same rules anymore. While studios like Ubisoft or Activision are still locked into sequels, ballooning budgets, and cinematic spectacle, platform-style games like Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft have rewritten the rulebook entirely. Let's break down why. Traditional AAA relies on developer-led sequels. You buy a new entry every year or two, with updated graphics, a handful of new maps, and incremental features. In contrast, games as a platform never stop evolving. They thrive on continuous updates, with user-generated content and developer tools fueling infinite variety. It's the difference between waiting for the next Call of Duty versus logging into Roblox and finding something entirely new every week, made not by devs but by the players themselves. AAA is chained to fixed cycles, annual or biannual releases. Platform games break free. Their development is ongoing, decoupled from release schedules. Fortnite doesn't need to wait for 2 years for a sequel, it just drops the next big event or crossover tomorrow. AAA sells realism, graphical fidelity, and cinematic storytelling, but platforms thrive on customization, creativity, and social play. For many players, it's less about immersion in a scripted world and more about hanging out, building, and expressing yourself with friends. AAA gamers mostly consume what studios hand down, with limited modding or fan content. Platforms, they flip the model entirely. Players, indie devs, even brands actively create the content that keeps the ecosystem alive. Roblox isn't just a game, it's a marketplace and a stage for creators. AAA still leans on $60 to $70 releases, padded with DLC and microtransactions. Platforms rake in billions through microtransactions, in-game stores, advertising, and even paying out their creators. The player isn't just the consumer, they're part of the economy. This is why AAA budgets balloon into hundreds of millions per game. While platforms spread development across their community, lower costs per update, reduced reliance on studio staff, and the power of UGC mean they can iterate endlessly. AAA games peak at launch and then taper off until the next release. Platforms age with their players. Roblox is a perfect example. What started as a kids game is now scaling up with its community, keeping them engaged for years instead of months. AAA often focuses on competitive play or narrative-driven campaigns. Platforms, on the other hand, are always online, multiplayer fast, and act as a social hubs. Fortnite isn't just a battle royale anymore, it's where concert happens, where brands show up, and where friends hang out. And finally, innovation. AAA innovation is driven by studio design, tech advances, and IP power. But platforms lean on community creativity. Every player or brand can push the ecosystem in new directions, sometimes faster than traditional studios can keep up. So, when people compare Roblox or Fortnite to traditional AAA games, they're missing the point. These aren't the same category of product. Platforms aren't just competing with AAA, they're changing the rules of the industry itself. The question isn't whether platforms will replace AAA, it's whether AAA can adapt before they get left behind.